This is the boat lift trip boat that Andrew talked about in the video we did on the lift.
Right, so this is coming up on Northwich Town Centre. It's a cool building. It's a cinema. It's an Odeon. Ooh, nice moorings.
Huh?
Nice moorings. My angel, she's wearing safety gear.
Safety first.
Safety number one priority.
Oh yes, it is. Well, it was silly because we bought this, didn't we, 4 rivers, because I can't swim, and we're on the river, and I said, well, should I go and put my life jacket on?
And why else did we buy it?
Yeah, because like, how stupid to have it on board and
drown.
put it on. I'd rather walk round and people go, what's she wearing that thing?
I don't think people will. I think it's just...
I bet old pros will, like cruised up and down here for
cormorant. We're a black swan, as we famously...
No, black heron.
Black heron, that was it.
We thought they were black heron.
When we were in London.
Oh, sounding like right townies. Say that was water.
Don't forget to dock, my angel.
Oh, in case I bang my head.
We're not doing all that jazz again. Oh, don't have to stop any cars today.
Yay! Why did everyone not think of this?
Of course, all the tall ships do. Big boats.
It's meant to be a nice town, isn't it, Northwich?
Yeah, I think we should take a wander.
I remember watching CHG.
Oh right, you did it, did it? Oh yes, yeah.
House Gentle.
Yeah.
Alflan. I think he did Northwich. I think it's Northwich that matching the two things up where he walked round.
Yeah, we might do the same, might we?
Yeah.
Not seen that sign before. Boats wishing to moor have priority at this site. Over what? As in, over boats wanting to visit for a short time, maybe. Number 5. The swing bridge, you can see the wheels in here.
One 176. That's old. I like the school in that.
And winding gear on the front as well. Look at the scale difference here.
I was just gonna say what that puts it in perspective. I imagine that coming at you. Oh my gosh. I'd be running a mile if I saw that coming.
Oh, it's absolutely monstrous.
Oh, it's just on the left. You can see the bollards now.
Right, we're just coming up to the first lock. So
it's the only lock, isn't it?
Well, we can't get through the next one yet.
Yeah. I vote for turning around because this lock's going to be huge and scary. Yes, it is.
Look at the size of this thing.
Why is it so... What's the word for that?
Massive.
No, pointy up at the front.
Oh.
Do you think we should have a ladder?
Why do we need a ladder, dear?
Because I fall in. It's got a little chimney like the Titanic. Yeah, that's not good.
Right, so a very well prepared and helpful chap from the CRT's nipped down. So we're going to go into what looks like a pretty big lock, aren't we? But this thing here, my word. It'd be nice actually to get a look at it. Should get a look when we get to the top. But basically he's going to go and open up, and said when you see the gates open, start moving forwards.
That boat behind us has got a nice little spot, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, lovely.
Because he's got the
Shade
sun.
as well.
Yeah, he's got the sun for the solar and then
Oh.
sitting when it's so hot.
This is all very, very nice indeed.
Oh, she's found a nice little spot to chill. I don't usually get to see this perspective. This tick over thing's stressing me out. Sounds like Josh is going to cut out every time we go at slow speed. Doing without.
When you're ready and happy, just tie your centre line to this rope. Well, it's basically the Lockie's fed down our hook. We fed our centre line through the hook, and he's now got hold of the centre line and can keep Narrowboat Josh tucked onto to this side as we go up. It's just a big lock, and you can see how wide it is. A lot of water's going to be coming in. These are cool, aren't they? These, I don't know how to describe those.
Oh, it's a proper little binder as well.
Oh yeah, look at that system. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is big engineering stuff, isn't it? Right, get ready to go up, he says. Those look like worried faces.
What, Dad? See your worried face?
So, got Lockie number one here on our starboard side, so he's basically holding the rope taut, because as the water comes into the lock and lifts Josh up, that rope would otherwise go super slack. It doesn't do its job anymore, so it needs constantly tightening as we go. So Lockie number two's just walked over the bridge, he's going to let the water in. So what we're looking to see is a swell of water, which under Josh, that should help pin us to this wall. Oh yes. Oh my word. Oh yeah, look at that. So if we were on the other side of the lock, you'd open the opposite, yeah.
them both in a minute, once to get the level, but not this low.
Right.
Wait till you get a bit higher first.
Yeah, before we start.
It just helps you enough to keep you pressed against the wall.
This is really smooth. Yeah. Especially when you consider how much water's coming in.
500,000 gallons per lock. Yeah. Luckily it's river water, so there's not a shortage.
Yeah, thankfully, yeah. There we go.
The other sluice.
Yeah, this is a lovely ride actually, isn't it? This is, if only going up in locks was this smooth all the time. Right, so we thought the lock we were in was big. Look at this bad boy. So our lock finishes here, that's where our lock finishes. This one, look at that! It's an absolute monster! So he said by volume, this lock carries 3 times the volume of water of the one we're in. Absolutely monstrous. You were saying just then, actually this is really cool I think. So if you were going down, you could drive your boat in, get into the front bit, and then close these centre gates behind you. So actually you're only losing half the water effectively, because there's another one there. Behind that vegetation you can probably just see the gate there peeking out. And then you close this one as well, and then effectively you create a contained smaller lock. Drop the water out of that one. Just simple stuff, isn't it? But yeah, that's very cool. Oh, what a lovely lock area this is. So this is Hunt's Lock. It's very nice to do.
There's no rush at all.
Well, less than 5 minutes.
This is part of when it was 24-hour operation.
Oh right, so these were what? These were oil
gas
lanterns.
lights.
Gas were they?
And
Right.
we would have had lights behind the signal arms to say which
Oh,
lock
yeah.
to use, which not to use. Yeah, in the day, the workers used to live in those bungalows, and the managers
Oh yeah.
used to be in these houses here.
Who was here? Sorry.
Managers and supervisors.
Oh, were they? Oh right, yeah.
And
They had
that's the workers.
the
They had the house.
2-story house as opposed to the single
Workers
bungalow.
had the bungalows.
I'll tell you what, there's worse places to live
Oh,
than
yes.
that, aren't there?
Nice place to work as well.
This is lovely, actually. Yeah. So none of this stuff sadly works anymore, does it?
Not this stuff, no.
No. So what would operate that then? That was
Just
manual, was
just
it?
a manual lever.
Right.
Could you have had a light behind it, and then when you turn the lever, it just
It
moves
blocked the light
lens.
out, did it?
Yeah, so you either had a green lens or a red lens.
That is so cool. An EasyJet flight, presumably coming into Manchester.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, Fiat Panda. An old fire engine and then an old bus and coach. Whoa, what happened here, bruh? Damn.
Swanlings.
Swans and swanlings. And a duck. Cuties. Well, like that. Another plane coming in. It's coming into Manchester. He's got his undercarriage.
He's got his wheels down.
It's not undercarriage, what's it called?
Wheels. Landing gear.
Landing gear, there you go. It's nice to be cruising on something wide, isn't it? It's just lovely. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
It's warm now. I did say earlier this morning when we were going into the tunnel it was 15 degrees at 8 o'clock, getting to 26 by 12, so, which is about nowish, is it?
Yeah, it's a bit on the warm side. So having been through a couple of bridges with sort of 7'6" and 8 feet headroom marked on the map, this one says 30 feet, so
Am I alright to the right hand side?
I think you'll be alright on this one. I think you'll be alright on this one. So this is floating pennywort. This is the stuff that we saw in Wigan on the last year. Where else was it? It was near Uxbridge, wasn't it? This stuff is seriously heavy and you don't want it wrapped around your prop. Thankfully on the river, most of it sort of sticks to the sides like that. Not many mooring spots, are there?
No.
Yeah, you just...
You might get there, somewhere like that maybe.
Yeah, potentially.
Don't know how shallow it is at the sides.
No.
Imagine it's not too bad, because it's not like the canals weren't designed to be... They were just deep in the middle really, weren't they?
Yeah, it should be a different shape to a canal, shouldn't it? We've just fed the swans. So we've got a flotilla after us. They know there's food. Well, it's a shame we can't get through here, but Josh is too big. The flotilla's perseverance has been...
Let's see if they'll have these out. They just sink really quickly, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Right, you have to be quick. Are you ready?
Go for it. They're more special K, aren't they, really?
There's more?
Yeah, they're coming for more. They want the special cane, they know we've got it.
Man, you need to keep up. It sinks by the time you get here. wonder if they're instructed to stay behind the parents.
Possibly, yeah.